Today, we're diving deep into the hidden world inside our bodies, exploring something you've probably never even thought twice about: the silent danger of mixing very, very common things. Okay, so picture this. You've had a long day, you've got this nagging headache, so you pop a painkiller. A little later, you meet up with some friends and have a drink. Seems totally normal, right? I mean, who hasn't done that? What's the big deal? Well, you might be surprised, because deep inside your body, a tiny, silent biochemical drama is kicking off. And this is what we're all about here. This is Life in Molecules, where we break down biochemistry into simple, clear explanations you can actually understand. So, to really get what's happening, we have to visit the scene of the crime. And for our story, that scene is this incredibly busy, non-stop factory that's humming away inside you at this very moment. Yeah, that factory? It's your liver. Just think of it like the body's main processing plant. Everything, and I mean everything you eat, drink, or swallow, whether it's a burger or a pill, it has to get processed here. The liver's job is to break it all down, figure out what's good, and get rid of the junk. Okay, so every good drama needs a cast of characters, right? And in our little molecular play, there are three main players we really need to get to know. First up, meet Paracetamol. This is our everyday citizen. You probably know it by brand names like Tylenol. It's one of the most common go-to painkillers out there. And normally, when it's by itself, it's totally fine. A real stand-up citizen. But here's the twist. When your liver gets to work on paracetamol, it accidentally creates a different substance. And this is NAPQI, our toxic troublemaker. This little guy is bad news. It's super reactive and can cause a lot of damage to your cells. He's definitely the villain of our story. But don't worry, your body is prepared. It has a hero. Meet glutathione. This is the bodyguard molecule. You can think of it like your liver's own personal security team, and its entire job is to track down that troublemaker, NAPQ, and take it out of commission. So, now that we've met our cast, let's see how this all plays out on a totally normal day when everything is working exactly the way it's designed to. All right, here's the standard procedure. Step 1, you take a paracetamol, and it shows up at the liver factory. Step 2, most of it gets broken down into completely safe, harmless stuff that your body just flushes out. But step 3, a very, very small amount gets turned into our villain, NAPQ. But that's okay, because step 4 happens instantly. Bam! The glutathione bodyguards are on it, neutralizing it before it can cause any trouble. So here's the key takeaway. Your body is totally built to handle this. A little bit of the bad guy shows up, the security team swoops in, and everything stays perfectly balanced. Easy peasy, no harm, no foul. But what happens when a certain uninvited guest decides to crash the party? Right, let's introduce alcohol into the mix. This is where things get messy. See, alcohol doesn't just show up quietly. It wreaks havoc in a few specific ways. First, it's a total attention hog. It basically demands that all the liver's workers, these things called enzymes, drop what they're doing and deal with it. But here's the sneaky part. At the same time, it actually revs up the factory's machinery to produce way, way more of our toxic troublemaker, NAPQI. And the third punch? Well, it's doing all that. It's also using up and distracting our hero, the glutathione bodyguards. And this just lays it all out so clearly. Look, on the left, in a normal system, you've got very little of the toxin, NAPQI, and plenty of protection from glutathione. The outcome? Safe. But then look at the right, with alcohol. Suddenly, the NAPQI level is through the roof, and your protective glutathione is almost gone. The outcome? Dangerous. The entire system is an overload. Just watch this. This is the tipping point, visualized. As soon as alcohol enters the scene, that red bar, our toxic NAPQ, just skyrockets. And look what happens at the same time. The blue bar, your protective glutathione, completely tanks. Your defenses are wiped out at the exact moment the attack is strongest. It's the worst possible timing. So what happens then? Well, with the bodyguards all tied up or gone, those toxic NAPQI molecules are basically running wild inside the factory. There's nothing to stop them. So they start attacking the factory itself, literally damaging your liver cells. And here's what's so insidious about it. This is all happening silently. There's no warning siren. You don't feel a thing. But on the inside, your liver is taking a serious hit. It's under a huge amount of stress, and that damage just quietly builds up over time. So look, if you take away just one single thing from all of this, let it be this. It's not just about the pill you're taking. It's really about what your body turns that pill into and whether your defenses are ready for what comes next. So let's just break down the bottom line. Nice and simple. Paracetamol plus alcohol is a seriously dangerous combo. Why? Because it forces your body to crank out more of the toxic NAPQ, while at the same time it leaves you with way less of the protective glutathione. And the result of that imbalance is silent, progressive damage to your liver. If you found this helpful and it kind of clicked for you, do us a favor and hit that like button, leave a comment, or even share it. It's a great way to help other people understand this stuff too. And of course, if you want to join us for our next deep dive into the amazing world of biochemistry, make sure you subscribe and follow so you don't miss out. Seriously, every bit of support helps us make more breakdowns just like this one. Thanks so much for tuning in to Life in Molecules. As always, stay curious.